clue we're not. I see it.
Some recent activity in here in the city that you might want to know about. I've heard Valentine looking into some former residents of the city. There was a West Stand guy living there. And they didn't really bother anyone. I guess. And I mean weird funny, not haha funny. I mean, I saw the guy. He looked sort of scary. Well, I don't really know if you see that guy or the kid that was living with him, you should tell Nick. Or the guards. Or maybe both. Here's the 5 stars with Adam Bombay. Song and comparison, you know, a baby.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around.
Insurance.
That's right. You hand over every...
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn?
Well, Mr. Valentine.
Someone's coming.
I'd forgotten about Baloney.
Well, what is this about?
Dr. Amari?
Well, what is this about? Well, what is this about?
We need your help, Doctor.
I know it's asking for...
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those...
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he still compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
You're in for it now.
Building a collection or something?
Nice.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old... me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant. I didn't hear that. What?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory lounge. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't... I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world
You are
worked?
experiencing these memories as Kellogg.
I think now she wanted
This may
me to
prove
kill...
disorienting at first.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but,
This doesn't
she
seem
loved-
to be what we're looking for.
people always hoping for something better.
There appears to be another intact
Dad was either
memory
drunk
close to you
or not
in
around.
temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is... I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't
I
fuck
found
with you?
another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Mind if we sit down?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth.
I found another
I kinda
intact memory.
ran out of road.
Whenever you're
Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people
Is
again.
that your son?
It was just
This
me
appears
against
to be
the
a very
world.
recent memory. So
And the world had it
good
coming.
news, I think.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.